These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Mark Z via PDK. I do not believe we will be paying taxes on this. We don't pay taxes on currency exchanges now. None of my sources think we will have taxes on this, but be prepared just in case. Always consult your tax professional at the appropriate time. Frank 26 Firefly, the CBI has been having meetings with everyone. Frank says that's exciting because if you look at people he's meeting with, these are the right people. They're all part of the reforms, both economic and monetary. Yeah, I'm excited to see what is happening this month of December. All right, Pimpy says, great news over the last couple of days. I think these are major steps that were needed in order for Iraq to once again be accepted by the international community and their currency be recognized. I keep stating, even if they did make a change to the Iraqi dinar, the what is going to do is we are dealing with restricted currencies. Question: did Iraq just recently take care of that issue? And Pimpy says we're going to find out. Sandy Ingram article quote: Iraq recovers 7.9 billion in surplus war reparation from Kuwait unquote. Sandy says this fund was set up to compensate Kuwait for Iraq's invasions of the country in 1990. The amount was returned to Iraq after an audit by the Security Council. Mark Z via PDK Al Rafadain confirms the launch of its predecessor electronically at the beginning of the next year. Mark Z says they're going to start paying people electronically beginning of next year. I take this as a very positive sign. The biggest reason they want to adjust the value or reinstate the value of the dinar to its former glory because they want to take care of their retirees. They want to revalue now. Capironi says a clear statement from the Central Bank of Iraq tonight stating it is their responsibility to stimulate the economy according to tools of monetary policy. Capironi says this cannot be achieved without joint coordination and activating the real economy, diversifying sources of income. In other words, the dinar value is directly related to the success and growth of Iraq's economy. Until that happens, the dinar will remain weak. Pimpy says a clear statement from the Central Bank of Iraq tonight stating it is their responsibility to stimulate the economy according to tools of monetary policy. This cannot be achieved without joint coordination and activating the real economy and diversifying sources of income. In other words, the dinar's value is directly related to the success and growth of Iraq's economy. Until that happens, the dinar will remain weak. Here's what it is in anticipation that's going to happen. Once the United Nations absolutely positively removes these UNSC Chapter 7 resolutions and there's no longer any restrictions on Iraq and their currency, and we see that the Iraqi dinar can now be bought and sold in our country freely with no issues, then I'm going to anticipate Iraq to start doing the redenomination and the deletion of the zeros. As I've explained before, there's too much Iraqi dinar that's in the hands of the corrupt. The best way and the quickest way to end that and assure people don't get rich off stealing the Iraqi dinar is going to be to redenominate it. If they're going to go ahead and redenominate it, make new bills, they might as well go ahead and do the deletion of the zeros. Claire article quotes Central Bank, the cash reserve has reached its highest level in the history of the state of Iraqi state. In the history of Iraqi state, unquote. Another quote, the central bank's reserves have reached their highest levels in the history of the Iraqi state and have exceeded $90 billion, unquote. Walking Stick via Frank 26, question, why was the 23 budget sent back to Prime Minister and not sent to Parliament for a vote? Walking Stick says apparently we can sidestep the president's signature and wait for 2 weeks. Maybe Sidani wanted to add more to it via the meetings he had with the CBI. Frank 26 says the 800 number you really should be thinking about is the United States Treasury. The U.S. Treasury is going to tell you when you can call them, where you can go to exchange your Iraqi dinar. Don't you think they want the Iraqi dinar for Treasury? Yeah. All right, we got Mark Z via PDK says, I have not been this excited about the RV in a long time. I'm almost giddy with the movement I'm seeing. Pimpy has another article, quote, dollar exchange rates jumped to 151,000 dinars on Baghdad Stock Exchange, unquote. Pimpy said, that's the wrong direction. We definitely want it to go the other direction. We need this number 151,000 to go down in a big way. Sheila says in the Middle East, they are having the cross-border payment transfers and the exchange rates pretty much around the globe now. It's starting to unwind. There was a meeting on Thanksgiving Day. That was a big change. Things are moving. I just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and know things are well on its way. This is going to be a great holiday.